everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. We're here for week 9 of the VBA. My name is Sam. I also go by Ruby T. Today we are taking on a good friend of mine, one of the admins in the Discord, our good friend Ricky, or Senpai. He is currently pushing for a playoff spot in the VBA. We are currently 8 wins, no losses, and trying to secure top spot. A win will secure top spot for us, so we need to push for that today. Ricky has got a really scary team, like a super scary team. Made up of various threats, including a rain mode of Dreadnought, G-Max Dreadnought and Pelipper. He's got Regieleki, he's got Metagross, he has got Wigglytuff with Competitive, he has got Chinchino with Skill Link, he has got some serious threats, and this is not a week to be taken lightly. I am not sure how we're going to go, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I think it's going to be really tough, really tough for us this week, but hey, all we can do is do our best. So the rough plan this week is to go for a kind of trick room setup, right? We're gonna try and get trick room set up with Mimikyu and using Togedumaru's help, and then pivot into Pokemon like Whiscash, Venusaur, or Rotom. Or if we don't take too much damage on Mimikyu, use Mimikyu itself to Dynamax, herself to Dynamax. I've got Ninetales here. I'm hoping I don't have to use Ninetales this week. I'm hoping Ninetales is going to be a bit of a bait to make him bring rain, because I think if he brings rain, I think we can beat it. That's my hope anyway. But you know, we'll see what happens. All we can do is do our best, and Ricky's a good player and a good friend, so we'll see how we go. I'm just going to message him a code now. I believe he's streaming this live, yeah, he may have some people watching also from the Discord, which is pretty cool. So hopefully we won't embarrass ourselves too much. Yeah. Anyway, the next thing we're going to do is I'll skip now to when we link up with Ricky. Okay. Okay, looks like we've joined up with Ricky. I'll decide the rules as we're here. It's the standard VBA rules. Everything's set to level 50. Level battle normal rules. Season 7 VGC rules. I'm really not sure about this week, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I don't feel very confident. I think this may well be the week where we pick up our first loss. Ricky's got a good team against us, but as always, we will have our best suit on. We'll have our music set to random, and we will do our absolute best. We'll message good luck, have fun to Ricky. And yeah, we'll get stuck into this. It's funny, actually. I don't know who of the guys in the Discord are watching this matchup right now on Ricky's stream. I would guess like Rhett and Wolf maybe, although Wolf might be at work, I don't know. Okay, so it looks like he's bringing a lot of what we prepped for, but some other stuff as well. So, okay, he's got the Pelipper Dreadnought, he's got the Chinchino, he's got the Metagross and the Regieleki. So I think we can, well, not safely, as safely as you can go for what we planned for. We didn't prep for the Hydreigon, but hopefully Mimikyu will deal with the Hydreigon fairly well. Okay, what did we prep for instead? I can't remember now. But anyway, we're going to bring Whiscash and we're going to bring Venusaur in the back. I've got a bulky Venusaur this week. And we're going to try and pin all of our hopes on Trick Room, which may not work. It may be a risky maneuver, but we'll see. My hope is he brings rain. Because if he brings rain, then in an attempt to block our sun, then that is obviously a good thing, because we're not bringing any sun, so he can have the rain. Hopefully we get the Trick Room up. Ways we could possibly win this, I think Dreadnought, Metagross, and Hydreigon are all Pokemon who really want to Dynamax, I think. If he brings Dreadnought, I guess he probably brings Pelipper, which is actually surprisingly a threat. So, we'll see. Good luck to Ricky. Let's hope we can nail this. Cool lead card. Let's hope we can pick up this win. If not, hey, what can we do? But we'll do our best as always. We'll try our absolute best. Okay, he's going to lead with Hydreigon and Metagross. Okay. This is interesting. This I did not prep for. Can Hydreigon knock out the Mimikyu? I mean, you've got to want to... The problem is I don't know who's going to Dynamax, right? Like, this is a tough one. First of all, my thinking would be you don't leave your Hydreigon in against Mimikyu, right? Do you? Who knows? Fake Out has to go into someone here. My guess would be you max Metagross in this scenario because you want to get as much damage as possible into the Mimikyu, right? Oh, sorry, my dog's making a funny noise. My puppy's making a funny noise. I'm just going to check she's okay. Oh, she seems alright. Yeah, I think I went for the Fake Out into the Hydreigon because I think you're going to want to max Metagross in this scenario, right? Okay, he withdraws Hydreigon, which means we get the Trick Room off. Hang on, I think my puppy might be being sick. Sorry about that. My puppy's a bit... I'm not sure. She might be a little bit off. Okay, so we will get the Trick Room off here, which is obviously a good thing. Now the question will be, who does he target? Okay, he goes for the Steel Spike into the Mimikyu. So we'll get the Trick Room off, which is obviously a nice thing. Okay, break out of skies. So with that happening, we probably want to be maxing our Whiscash later on now, right? That would make the most sense. So we don't want to bring in the Whiscash when Metagross is maxed in case it is weakness policy. What we want to do here, I think, is maybe Helping Hand into Mimikyu into Play Rough, hope it lands on the Regieleki. Or does Play Rough take the KO anyway? Do we want to reveal Helping Hand? I think we do. I think this is just guarantees the KO. We leave the Metagross well alone. Not to trigger any weakness policy stuff. Regieleki protects. Okay, so Regieleki has Protect. That's fine. So if Mimikyu goes down here, that's really not the end of the world for us. Yeah, fine. Okay. It's good information to know. So in hindsight then, what we could have done there is actually Helping Handed into Max Ground into the Metagross. But that's okay. So now what we can do here is go for the Max Quake into the Metagross with the Helping Hand boost. Or do we still wait? How many turns of Trick Room do we have? 2? 3 turns of Trick Room left. Okay. So we can't protect the Regieleki again. So we could just try and stall out his max, or we could try and get a bit clever. I think what we're going to do is hit the Hailstorm into the Regieleki slot in case he wants to switch this out into the Hydreigon, try and be a bit clever. And let's get a little bit of chip onto the Metagross with Zing Zap. I think that's probably the right move here. Because non-boosted Metagross can't hurt Whiscash too much. Yeah, so he does withdraw Regieleki into Hydreigon. Awesome. Goes into Hydreigon. So we call that switch, which is really nice because we will pick up the Hydreigon here. So that's a really nice kind of... That's nice for us. And I also think if we do get some chip into the Metagross now, then a Max Ground into non-Dynamax Metagross should pick up the KO, and we've still got 2 turns of Trick Room left, which is really, really sweet. Metagross, maybe it didn't protect now. No, it doesn't protect. Okay, so Hydreigon will go down, which is very nice. Hail will come up. what's Metagross? Light Storm? Okay, that's fine, we'll take that, we're quite bulky. And what that also means now is we'll get some chip into the Metagross. We will switch out with the eject button, which also is a nice little bonus because it means Venusaur comes in under Trick Room, so we can start putting stuff to sleep. Okay. It is a shame we don't get our attack off, but obviously it also means we get a fake out again. And we didn't play too passive with a max guard, which is quite nice, because obviously sometimes you can be kind of passive with max guard. Okay, Regieleki comes out. So then, I think what we do here is we've got 2 turns left to Trick Room, correct? Yeah, 2 turns left to Trick Room. So we're going to go for the Max Quake into the Metagross. And then let's go for the Sleep Powder into the Regieleki. Or do we want to take on the Regieleki? Because Metagross can't hurt, neither can hurt Whiscash. Let's go this way around. He can't protect both turns, so let's go for this. We have 2 turns of Trick Room left, so we should be okay here. Metagross protects, which is fine. We'll boost our special defense here. Let's hope this lands. Okay, so he double protects, so that's double fine for me. We get a special defense boost, and in this next turn we should be able to pick up a double KO. So that's good, which means we should have at least 1 turn in with Fake Out and an extra Mon. Sleep Powder goes into Protect. Interesting. Okay, this is a real good match. I think my dog is feeling better. Okay. So I mean, if he has Pelipper in the back, then we just win anyway, right? Right, like if he has Pelipper in the back, then we just win. I guess the question is, does Geyser knock out? Geyser definitely knocks out Regieleki. Let's go for this. Let's go for the same play again. We go for the Earth Power to try and take out the Regieleki for certain. Let's go for the Sleep Powder. Come on, Wide Lens Venusaur. Bullet Punch comes out, but we had Psychic Terrain is up. So Max Quake will give us another special defense boost, which is really nice. If we land a Sleep Powder, I think we should be good here. Come on, Venusaur, you can do this. Just land a Sleep Powder with the Wide Lens. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, safety goggles. Oh, okay, cool. Thunder Cage. That traps someone in, right? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so we don't want this to be Chinchino. Oh, it also hurts? Oh, cool, I didn't know that. I never really know anything about Thunder Cage, to be honest. Okay. So if it's Chinchino, right, so that's bad. However, we do have Protect. So, what we're going to have to do here is Protect. Sorry, 1 second. Oh. Right, okay, I don't know what I did there, sorry, I was, I hope that was the right thing to do. In case he has electric terrain I think my thinking was, if he has electric terrain to stop the, the Sleep Powder, which if he's got safety goggles, he's obviously prepared for Sleep Powder, right? We get the Protect. I'm guessing a Bullet Seed into the Whiscash here. Regieleki Electro Webs, which does a little bit to the Venusaur, which makes me think he maybe is targeting the Venusaur because he wants to get a bit of chip down. Yeah, okay, fine, good move. But I don't think it'll be enough. Because we're slow Trick Room this week, I brought bulky Venusaur. Really bulky Venusaur. So if this picks up the KO, I think we're good. Come on, Venusaur. Well done, you big galah. Well done, you finally got there. Oh, that was way too close for comfort, man. Jesus. Flipping heck. That was way too close, man. Gosh. Okay, so we got the Togedumaru. We'll go for the fake out and the Earth Power, but I'm guessing he's going to protect this. Go for the protect. Why wouldn't you? It's kind of what you got to do there. So the question, so what have we seen out of the Regieleki so far? Thunder Cage, Electro Web. Thunder Cage, Electro Web, Protect. I don't think it has anything that can hurt Whiscash. Like, especially not +2 special defense. So I think we're kind of safe to go for the Helping Hand Earth Power here. I don't really know for sure what it can do. Alright, just the okay, so there's positives and negatives in this, right? Positives, we've taken game 1, which is really nice. Negatives, we've given away a lot of information, and I don't think we've gained too much in return. And now the question is, do we change it up for game 2? I feel like we don't. I feel like we don't change it up because it's bad luck. But let me just take some time to think. Well, those kind of, that's a bit, I'm not going to do that because that's kind of BS, isn't it? To like make waste time intentionally. Oh no, don't cancel the battle. That's not fair. I'm not going to do it. Okay. So if I go for the same lead again, how does he combat it? How does he combat that lead, right? Because like, for all he knows, on this time round, I just go for a totally different approach, right? And like, I could try and take out the Metagross. It wasn't weakness policy either, was it? So we can more freely hit into the Metagross. Let's go for it. Let's see what changes he makes, and then we can react from there, right? Yeah, let's see what changes he makes, and then we'll react to that. Because we could try and be proactive, like we could try and bring Sun, or we could try and do some stuff like that, but ultimately he has to now sit there and work out how to beat me. And if we can try and work out what he's done to beat me, we can hopefully adapt. We'll see. Regardless, this has already been a great set. That was a great first battle. I should probably message him and say good luck. Okay, Regieleki Cinccino. So, I feel like this is a fairly safe Trick Room and fake out the Cinccino, because I'm guessing his plan here is to like hit into us with the Skill Link Cinccino to break the disguise. So if we can get the fake out into the Cinccino, then hopefully that'll be okay. So if there's no Dynamax, we're good. We can trick him up. If there is Dynamax, that's bad. Let's see. He doesn't know yet about Sturdy on the Togedumaru. Well, they put it. Okay. So Metagross comes in. What's Regieleki doing? It can't have both screens. We know that. Thunder Cage. So who are you trapping in? Mimikyu. Okay. Alright. So we get the trick. And what I think we do this time is we Helping Hand and we Shadow Sneak. Because Mimikyu's going to go down, we can't switch it out anyway. So let's Helping Hand and Shadow Sneak into that Metagross. If it maxes, we'll get some chip. If it doesn't max, then we lose relatively nothing. And we know that Regieleki's got Protect, so he can totally protect the Regieleki this time. I wonder in this matchup, as it turns out, and I was thinking about this earlier today. Do I need Shadow Sneak? Because if I'm Trick Mimi, do I need Shadow Sneak? And the answer is no. And if I'd have had Shadow Claw on Poltergeist, and I Helping Handed and maxed into this Metagross, that would have been awesome. But hey, there we go. Okay, so Helping Hand comes off from Togedumaru. What does Regieleki do? Regieleki does Protect. Okay, so that's immediately we've made the first correct decision in comparison to last time. Helping Hand Shadow Sneak does a bit. Steel Spike comes out. That will KO Mimikyu. But we're still sitting okay here. I'm wondering what the Metagross build is. I'm not sure what it is. But we are definitely going into Whiscash here. That is for certain. And I think we're going to Max Quake into the Metagross, and I think we're going to Helping Hand it too. Because I don't think we have any reason to do anything else. And I think that might pick up a KO for us. Regieleki's not going to stay in, there's no point Regieleki staying in, is there? And he might protect the Metagross, but if so, then he's wasting a turn of his max. So yeah, I'm assuming the Regieleki's going to switch out here into something. I don't know what, but it's going to go into something. Or he keeps it in as like a fake or something, maybe thinking I'll switch. Got a secret move somewhere. So Metagross, as it turns out by the way, because everything does, gets Grass Knot. So maybe all this time it was secretly a special attacking Metagross with Grass Knot, and it's going to max Overgrowth the absolute, S word out of us. But we'll see. We will certainly see. I think this is a really interesting, probably quite pivotal turn. So the Helping Hand comes off. If Metagross protects, obviously, then that's fine. What does Regieleki do here? Rain Dance. Okay. Indicating there might be a Dreadnought in the back. Will he switch out his max? That's the question. Do I just go for this? Because Metagross, he's got to switch out Regieleki, because Regieleki just cannot do anything now. He can't do anything. We have 2 turns left of Dynamax. Let's make them count one way or another. How many turns of Trick? This is our first turn, right? So we just have 2 turns of Trick. We don't need to KO Regieleki, so let's do this and then Zing Zap in case he switches that Regieleki into something water-based, which I think he could do. No, he doesn't. We do get the Max Geyser off. Is enough to pick up the KO. So that was, all things told, a great decision. And we'll get some more chip into the Regieleki. Not that it matters, because Regieleki doesn't really do a lot to us. Like, it doesn't do much. But still, some chip is better than nothing, right? Maybe it flinches, who knows? No, it's Thunder Cages. Okay. That's actually really bad. Oh no, it's not, because we have the eject button, so it's actually not really bad. It's not that bad at all. We go into Venusaur, and then what I'm going to do... What comes in next? It's got to, like... that. Dreadnought, it's got to be here. Surely Dreadnought has to be here. Yeah, and he's run Assault Vest Dreadnought before, so whatever we do here, we may not KO it. But if it is Assault Vest Dreadnought, then that's really, really nice. Either way, I'm going to switch out into Togedumaru so we get a... No, we'll keep that fake out life before something else goes down. It's so tempting to Quake into that slot, isn't it? We don't know where his third Pokemon is. It could be Pelipper, and in which case he could just switch into Pelipper here. But I think the safe thing to do is to Sleep Powder into that slot as well. So then if it is Pelipper, when we get a sleep, he may just protect, and if so, then so be it. But he has run Assault Vest Dreadnought a lot. Regieleki protects. The Dreadnought could be faster than Regieleki in the rain, so it may protect as well. It does not. Okay, that's great news. Is this enough to KO it if it's Assault Vest? Yes, it is. Okay, very, very good news for us. We have +2 special defense. No, we don't. We have +1 special defense Whiscash, +1 special defense Venusaur, and we run out of Trick Room this turn. Sleep Powder into a Protect of a Goggles Regieleki, so that's double not going to work. What's last? Pelipper? Chinchino. But as we know, Chinchino cannot deal with Venusaur very well, at least. So, we are going to protect. We know it's Life Orb Chinchino. And we know Regieleki protected last turn. So I think actually what we could do here is if we protect Whiscash, Earth Power the Regieleki, then we have a 2v1 with Chinchino. No, that's silly. Let's take out the Chinchino. If we're going to get a chance to take out anything, let's take it out. I guess what he could do here is if he has Protect on Chinchino, is protect Chinchino, attack Venusaur, then turn 2, you can attack Venusaur with both Pokemon. So he does stun the cage. That's not enough damage, I don't think. Come on, Venusaur, you can do this. Just land that leaf storm. Okay, good. Okay, so we take this game. Really good games to Ricky. Really, really good games. Thank you very much for them. That was really close. It took a lot of thinking to get past that. I think he came with some really good strategies. We just had the upper hand this time round. Let's reserve. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, I can't switch that. Okay, well, we'll just Earth Power. Really, really good games. Very difficult set to think through. The support Regieleki is so good. And not bringing Pelipper either game really kind of threw me. Yeah, just all around a really, really great set. So thanks. I'm going to message you now and say thanks. That was really tough. Okay, I just messaged Ricky to say well done and thank you for the games. I'll be back shortly with a little rundown of what happened. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in just a couple of minutes. Hey guys, so I decided I'm not gonna go through a whole explanation of what happened because a lot of you will have watched it live on stream, and I've got a lot to do today. So it was a really, really close match. That was so close. That was literally the hardest 2 games in a row since probably week 1, I think. Really, really tough. to plan for. I think we executed our plans well. Whiscash we thought would be the key, and it was. A couple of moments really took it. I think the prediction game 1, the Max Hailstorm into that, I think it was the Regieleki slot. Predicting that switch I think was really important, and game 2 was just holding our nerve through the protect. So thank you so much, Ricky, for the games, and I just got confirmation as well, we will definitely finish in first place in the regular season, which is so nice. It's awesome news. So thank you everyone who's watched and supported, and next week we take on the H-Town Houndooms, and then we've just got playoffs to go. So yeah, thanks again everybody, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.